Hello and welcome to SG Speechless. Today's video is the Edd skin combos. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be combos for Edd from Edd, Edd and Eddy. This skin can be found in the art shop and bought separately for 1,500 or with the bundle for 1,800. If you ever would like to use my credit code for any cosmetics in the art shop, for example the Edd skin, my credit code is SPEECH or speech. If you do decide to use it, feel free to let me know. So thank you personally. All combos will be shown off in game at the end of the video. Make sure to keep a timestamp in the description and the comments down below as well. Also make sure to keep a timestamp for all combos 1 to 10. This video was suggested by 3 of my viewers, which was Terror Shadows, Big_Mo 2010 and Broken Toenail. Thank you very much to all 3 of you for the video suggestions. This skin was released in this season. First combo's backbling is Beef Pack, part of the Relaxed Fit set introduced in Chapter 2 Season 3, but any burger themed backbling would work great. For example, the Flying Burger, and the actual burger itself works nicely as a reference to when he drank a burger through a straw, and also the canker burger. Also, pickaxes flaming newspapers, part of the Beavis and Butthead set introduced in Chapter 6 Season 4. I'm using this pickaxe to represent when he jumped into the machine which shot out newspapers, so it works great for that, and also works nicely for the cartoony theme. Also, the glider I'm personally using for all combos is Balloon, part of the Treat Yourself set introduced in Chapter 3 Season 1. Any of the styles would work great for this skin. I'm using this glider because basically in the show none of the characters actually have tongues that are coloured and don't have a standard tongue because obviously they eat so much candy, so basically the actual tongues are stained. Obviously the candy. If you don't have this one or don't want to use this one, you could also use glider, Ice Cream Cruiser, Extra Cheese, Pickle Chip, Thunder and Lightning, Lazy Man Toilet Seat, Maggie's Cardicopter, Flappy Flyer would work great. Contrail for all combos should be the Donut Dropper. I just didn't save it from the Dwight combos from yesterday. So this one right here should be the one. I'm using the Donut Dropper as a reference to basically in the actual episode May I Have This Edd episode Season 5 episode 2, Edd is chased by Eddy for his donut. You could also use some other contrails. I couldn't get my list up. Cereal Spiller, Dessert Dropper, Lightning, and also Loose Links would work great, or no contrail in general, so I know some players don't like to use them. The first ref wrap is this one right here, which is burger themed. I'm using this once again basically when he drank a burger through the straw, and also works nicely as a reference to the Kangaroo Burger. This is from the Chapter 1 Season 7's Battle Pass, part of the Der Burger set. You could also use Nickels Pickles. If you have that one, it will work great. Let's move on to the second combo for Edd. Now, backbling for this one is Clip Show Carry-All, part of the Family Guy set introduced in Chapter 5 Season 3, and using this as a reference to obviously the fact that Edd, Edd and Eddy is a TV show. You could also use Trap Television, which is a bit of the puppet from Saul's backbling. Even the Beavis and Butthead's backbling would work great. I forgot to mention also for the contrail, you could use Too Many TVs from the Simpsons Battle Pass. Pickaxe is a Hoagie Hitter, part of the Mystery Inc. set introduced in Chapter 6 Season 4. I'm using this pickaxe to represent Edd's sandwiches from the episode Boys Will Be Edd's Season 3 Episode 13. Basically when they sold sandwiches, works great. And his Shaggy's pickaxe from Scooby-Doo. Ref wrap this combo now is this one here, donut themed, donuts, part of the Simpsons set introduced in Simpsons Battle Pass. Once again using this to represent in the episode May I Have This Edd, where Edd is chased by Eddy for his donut, works great. Let's move on to the third combo now for Edd. For this one, I thought I'd use Bart's skateboard, part of the Simpsons set introduced in Chapter 6 Season MS2. I'm sticking with the stand style for the green. You could also use the Itchy one if you'd like to as well. The Itch Incinerator would work great. Both styles will work awesomely. The reason that I'm using this is to represent the game, the Edd Stream game on the US Cartoon Network website, which basically featured the Edd skating on a half pipe, doing tricks to impress Naz, and also in one of the episodes, which was Knock Knock Who's Edd, the trio tries to ride the skateboard in that episode, so it works great for both of those themes. Also works nicely for the cartoon design. Pickaxe is Bubble Basher. Crusoe's pickaxe, part of the Sweet and Spiky set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 1. Works nicely as a reference to the Jawbreaker, and also could be a reference to basically when the actual trio sold ice cream based with actual baseballs. Could work nicely for that, obviously instead of actually being ice cream, but works nicely. You could also just use his pickaxe if you like to, the Jawbreaker. Weapon wrap for this combo now is this one right here, which is Sprinkles, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 7, part of the 2 Scoop set. And using this weapon wrap to represent the fact that Edd and Eddy often interact with ice cream, basically through scams, such as in the episode the Edd's Super Sweets, where they sell inedible items like painted baseballs as ice cream, as I mentioned, basically with the pickaxe. Works great for the ice cream theme, also the sweet theme as well. Let's move on to the fourth combo now. Backbling is Emergency Donut, part of the Simpsons set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season MS2, and is Homer Simpson's Backbling. Works great, once again, to reference when Edd was chased by Eddy for his donut. Works nicely for the cartoon design as well. Pickaxe is the Big Spoon, part of the Unicorn Flakes set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 8's Battle Pass. I'm using this pickaxe to represent the fact that Edd and Eddy frequently eat cereal, and most notably the fictional brand Chunky Puffs. I'm sticking with the standard style, but you can use any of the other styles if you'd like to. Just works nicely for the cereal theme. Weapon wrap for this combo now is Nickels Pickles, Icon Series weapon wrap, part of the Gorillas set, introduced in the Gorillas Festival Pass. Works nicely for the green, also works nicely to represent the Kanga Burger, which has pickles in it, and also when you're sleep eating in one of the episodes, he eats pickles from the jar, so works great for both of them, and also the colour scheme as well. Combo number 5 for Edd. Backbling is Unicorn Flakes, part of the Unicorn Flakes, part of the Unicorn Flakes set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 8's Battle Pass. Using it once again to represent obviously the trio eating cereal, most notably the Chunky Puffs. Pickaxe is Drumsticks, part of the Family Guy set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 1. I'm using this pickaxe to basically represent when they found all the fried chicken in Edd's room, even though the trio keeps chickens around their house, or just around obviously where they live. But obviously you could also use the drummies if you don't have the drumsticks. Weapon wrap for this combo now is this one right here, Candy Cane, introduced in Chapter 1, Season 7, used with the candy design. The white and red works nicely for his t-shirt as well. Let's move on to the next combo now, which is combo number 6 for Edd. Backbling pickaxe and weapon wrap are all pancake themed, as a reference to the world's biggest pancake in the good old Eddy episode, Season 3, Episode 10. And the backbling is the Waffle Extravaganza, part of the Stranger Things set, introduced in Fortnite OG, and is 11's backbling. You could also use the Mancake's backbling from the Battle Pass he was in, I believe was Chapter 2, Season 5. Pickaxe is Sweet Clementine, part of the Flapjack set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 3. Works nice with the pancake theme. Weapon wrap for this one is pancake related as well. Mancakes from the Battle Pass Chapter 2, Season 5 was correct. Pancake Posse, part of the Breakfast Bandit set. Let's move on to the next combo now, combo number 7. Backbling, pickaxe and weapon wrap are all from this season, I'm pretty sure all from Chapter 6 seasons or newer. Backbling is Kyle's Warrior Wings, part of the Gonna Have Myself a Time set. Works great for the colour scheme, also the cartoon theme as well. Pickaxe is Stan's Bus Stop Sign, part of the same set, introduced in this season, both from the South Park collaboration. Work great for the theme of Eddy and also the cartoon design as well. Weapon wrap for this combo now is the Duality of Diddley, part of the Simpsons set, introduced in the Simpsons Battle Pass, which was Chapter 6, Season MS2. Works nicely for the cartoon design, also colour scheme as well, has a bit of green, and when you shoot it, goes red. Obviously the devil, Ned Flanders, works great as well. Let's move on to the next combo now, combo number 8 for Edd. Backbling is Frying Pan, part of the Family Guy set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 3. Works nicely for the cartoon design, also works nicely for the episode when all the trio Edd and Eddy were basically messing around with the actual eggs, and it works nicely. Obviously for the chickens they keep. Also, Pickaxe, the Golden Spatula, part of the SpongeBob SquarePants set, introduced in this season, using this to represent when Jimmy comments about the Golden Spatula in the high-heeled Edd episode. Works great as well. You also, for the sidekick, I'm using SpongeBob, but you can use whichever sidekick or no sidekick. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now for this combo, which is this one here, which is chicken related. Clucking Mad, part of the Explosives Expert set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 6, and is reactive. When you shoot your weapon out, basically the egg starts cracking, as you see right here, which is pretty awesome. Works nicely for the theme of the skin. Combo number 9 for Edd. Now, backbling Scooberoni Pizza, part of the Mystery Inc. set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 4. Any pizza-themed backbling would work great. If I did have the caperoni, which is basically a slice of pepperoni pizza, I would use that, but obviously any burger themed, or you could even use pizza themed backblings would work awesomely. Pickaxe is a vacuum cleaner, part of the Simpsons set, introduced in the Battle Pass, and it's Marge Simpson's Battle Pass, or Marge Simpson's pickaxe from Simpsons Battle Pass. Works nicely for the cartoon design and the colour scheme and the theme of this skin. Weapon wrap for this combo now is this one right here, going with the pizza themed backbling. Pit Master, part of the Clutch Delivery set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 4. Let's move on to the final combo for Edd from Edd, Edd, and Eddy. I thought I'd use a combo with basically his backbling, which is Plank, part of the Edd, Edd, and Eddy set, introduced in this season. Pickaxe is the awesome O Crowbar, part of the Gonna Have Myself a Great Time set, introduced in this season. Part of the South Park collaboration. It has a plank with the actual pickaxe, which works great the backbling. The weapon wrap is like a wood themed weapon wrap, which is Groot from the Chapter 2 Season 4 Battle Pass, which is sap and works great for the actual wood design. Could also use, for example, Rogue Archaeology, would work awesomely as well for the brown, just for like the wood design, or basically any weapon wrap works nice for the colour scheme like Nickels, Pickles, Candy Cane, anything like that, even the donuts. That is all the skin combos done for Edd from Edd, Edd, and Eddy. Thank you once again to Terra Shadows, Big Underscore Mo 2010, and Broken Toenail for the video suggestions. I really did enjoy getting combos done for Edd from obviously Edd, Edd, and Eddy. The Edd cosmetics leave the art shop on the 31st of January, so if you want any of the cosmetics, make sure to buy them before they leave the item shop. If you ever do have any other video suggestions, also feel free to leave them in any of my videos, long form or short form. Always try my best to get back to you as soon as I can. But anyways, that's pretty decent.